exactly 1 minute away from Maradona's infamous Hand of God goal. Nobody in this massive stadium knows they are about to witness absolute football history. I'm Luna from West Virginia, using my time travel ability to capture raw, authentic history. We are deep inside the Azteca for the legendary Argentina vs England quarterfinal clash. It is way too complex to explain how my obsidian locket brought me here. Instead, let's rewind the clock 5 hours and show you exactly how this started. Before the madness, the suffocating heat, and the insane tension outside these stadium gates, my ultimate mission today is to get as close to the pitch as possible. I am going to scream at Maradona and tell him about Lionel Messi's future. Will I survive this insane crowd crush to tell him about the future GOAT? Hit subscribe right now because we are rewinding the timeline in 3, 2, Okay, we just jumped back exactly 5 hours outside the massive Estadio Azteca gate. It is barely 8 in the morning, but the Mexican sun is already absolutely roasting. Honestly, this suffocating heat is almost as bad as the freezing Titanic water I survived. There are already thousands of fans swarming the gates, and the energy is incredibly tense. The Falklands War ended just 4 years ago, and both sides are completely on edge. I am blending in with this vintage rock tee and these old scuffed up sneakers. My locket is totally dormant now, staying hidden so nobody asks any dangerous questions. The only problem is I don't actually have a ticket for this sold-out historic match. I need to find a scalper fast before the riot police start clearing the perimeter. I spot a guy lingering near a concrete pillar, holding a stack of faded tickets. He is completely surrounded by desperate English and Argentine fans begging for a way inside. I need to push through this massive crowd and haggle before he sells out completely. The scalper wants an absolute fortune, but luckily I brought authentic Mexican peso cash. I just handed over my entire stack of bills for one nosebleed section ticket. The paper looks authentic, but I honestly have no idea if it is real. Heavy riot police are pushing everyone back, so it is time to move. If this ticket is fake, I am getting thrown out by the Mexican authorities. I flashed my sketchy ticket to the guards, and I somehow made it inside. The sheer scale of this brutalist concrete colossus is absolutely terrifying and beautiful at once. More than 100,000 fans are packing these stands, sweating in the brutal sun.
Vamos, vamos Argentina, vamos a ganar.
I am stuck behind this massive, heavy chain link fence topped with sharp, barbed wire. The Argentine fans around me are singing non-stop, waving those huge light blue flags everywhere. The second half of this legendary quarterfinal match is about to kick off right now. The heat index is soaring, and the air is super thick with heavy cigarette smoke. I have to hold my ground here before the crowd surge crushes me against the fence. Everyone can feel the tension building, knowing something completely legendary is about to happen soon. The second half has officially started, and the stadium is shaking from the noise. We are approaching the 50th minute, and the score is still locked at 0. Tension is absolutely suffocating as Maradona gets the ball and starts moving forward fast. Fans are throwing massive amounts of torn paper confetti into the thick, smoky air. I am getting completely crushed against this metal fence by the surging Argentine supporters. Everyone is holding their breath right now as the ball goes up into the air. Maradona is just jumping up inside the penalty box, challenging the English goalkeeper for it. It is happening right now. I need to keep the camera steady through this. Whoa! No way! Woohoo! He just punched the ball directly into the net, and the referee completely missed it. The entire English team is absolutely losing their minds, screaming at the officials right now. But the Argentine fans around me are erupting into pure, unadulterated delirium and absolute chaos. I cannot believe I am standing here witnessing the most controversial goal in football history. The energy in this stadium has instantly shifted from suffocating tension to an absolute explosion. English supporters are throwing their cups in pure rage, while Argentina is singing even louder. The noise is so incredibly loud that my ears are actually ringing from the pressure. You can feel the bad blood from the Falklands War boiling over in these stands. Maradona will literally bypass 5 defenders to score what they call the goal of the century. But right now, the crowd crush is getting way too intense to even hold my camera. People are surging forward, and I am getting totally pinned against this heavy steel barrier. The entire stadium is absolutely vibrating with the most intense, overwhelming energy right now. Fans around me are openly crying, hugging total strangers, and screaming at the pitch. But down below, the English supporters are absolutely devastated and furious about that handball. Riot police are already starting to move in to separate the 2 massive crowds. Be careful. The pressure from this massive crowd is absolutely crushing my ribs against the concrete. I can barely breathe right now, and the stadium exits are completely bottlenecked ahead. People are shoving from behind, trying to escape the blistering heat and the chaos. This undercover vintage outfit is drenched in sweat, and I am losing my foot. The Mexican riot police are blocking the main ramps, funneling us into a trap. I have to trigger the obsidian locket right now before I get trampled underneath. Tomorrow's massive 2026 semi-final is going to be absolutely wild after witnessing this history. If you want to see if I survive the next jump, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and leave a comment telling me where to travel next. The locket is fully glowing blue, and the energy surge is pulling me out. I will see you guys in the future, getting out of 1986 right now.